Do you believe in miracles? What if a stranger, out of nowhere, knocked on your door on Christmas Eve, bringing a message that would change your life forever? This is the story of Maria, who, amidst the greatest sadness of her life, received a visit she could never have imagined. Maria was the mother of two small children, Pedro and Ana. Christmas was approaching, but for them, the magic had vanished. The loss of João, Maria's husband and the children's father, had left the family adrift, without strength and hope. That year, Christmas seemed to be just another ordinary day, marked by pain and difficulties. With money running out and the weight of longing increasing, Maria tried to maintain a facade of strength for her children. She set up a small tree with few decorations and promised a simple dinner for Christmas Eve. But inside, she was crumbling. How could she convey hope to the children when she herself was so broken? As the city lights sparkled and the sound of laughter filled the streets, the Silva household was silent. Pedro and Ana constantly asked about their father. "Can he see us from up there, Mommy?" Maria always responded with a false smile and hidden tears. She knew she needed to find a way to give some meaning to that night for the children, but she didn't know how. On Christmas Eve, as Maria was putting the children to bed, something unexpected happened. At 9 p.m., someone knocked on the door. She hesitated, confused. Who could it be at that hour? When she opened the door, she found a middle-aged man with kind eyes and a warm smile. He held a simple bag and seemed uncomfortably familiar. "Good evening. My name is Gabriel. I was a friend of João." Maria was surprised. She had never heard of Gabriel. "João never mentioned you," she said cautiously. Gabriel smiled. "That doesn't surprise me. He was a reserved man. But before he left, he asked me to deliver this to you." From the bag, Gabriel took out a small wooden box and handed it to Maria. Inside, there was a handwritten letter. The handwriting was unmistakable. It was from João. With trembling hands, Maria opened the letter. In his words, João expressed his love for the family, asking Maria to never lose faith, especially during Christmas. He described happy memories and left an important message. Even when everything seems lost, love always finds a way to guide us. As Maria read aloud to the children, tears streamed down their faces. The letter seemed to bring João back, if only for a moment. Gabriel stayed for the improvised dinner. He told stories about João, describing a loving and dedicated man who never stopped talking about his family. The children laughed, and for the first time in months, the house felt alive. The next morning, Gabriel had disappeared. Maria found it strange, but thought he might have left early. However, when she asked the neighbors and acquaintances about him, no one seemed to know who she was talking about. Intrigued, Maria decided to investigate further. That's when she found an old photo of João in an album. In the background was a man who looked like Gabriel. However, upon checking the date of the photo, she realized something impossible. The image was over 30 years old. Gabriel couldn't have been there. Maria began to wonder if Gabriel was really just a friend or if he was something more. Perhaps a messenger sent to bring comfort in a moment of despair. That Christmas, something changed in the Silva household. The pain was still there, but it was replaced by a new feeling: gratitude. Maria began to believe that Christmas is more than gifts or parties. It's about the connections we make, the memories we carry, and the faith in the unexpected. Gabriel never appeared again, but his visit left an indelible mark. Maria continued to tell her story to her children and to everyone she knew, saying that Christmas is the time when miracles happen, and that João, in some way, would always be with them. And you? Do you believe that miracles can happen? If this story touched your heart, like, share, and subscribe to the channel Voices of Destiny. Stories like this remind us that love and hope never abandon us, even in the most difficult moments.